All right, now that we're done with our 15 minutes of membing, let's take a look at what is due on Sunday. So we have our 45 minutes of membing for the week for 15 points. Starts on Monday, ends on Sunday night. We read Young Goodman Brown. Next, you're going to complete the Common Lit assessment questions of Young Goodman Brown for 10 points. And then the discussion questions for Young Goodman Brown on Google Classroom. And that is right here. Going to complete these questions. Make sure here you're giving an example of each topic from the actual story, Young Goodman Brown. All right, now we're going to look at some notes, and then after that we're going to play Kahoot. All right, today we're going to take a look at a Google slideshow of Nathaniel Hawthorne's Young Goodman Brown. Nathaniel Hawthorne was born in 1804 and died in 1864. He was born in Salem, Massachusetts. He had a Puritan background. He was the ancestor of John Hawthorne, who was one of the 3 judges in the Salem witch trials. He began writing after college at Bowdoin College in Maine. He spent many years in seclusion and was a starving artist. He held many jobs, including writer, publisher, working at a custom house, and consul in England. He married Sophie Peabody in 1825. He was friends with Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Henry David Thoreau, Herman Melville, and President Franklin Pierce. His themes in writing: moral allegories, the sinful man, hypocrisy, the dark side of human nature, religious and nature. His most famous works were the novels The House of Seven Gables and The Scarlet Letter. His short stories were The Minister's Black Veil and Young Goodman Brown. Who were the Puritans? They wanted a pure church. No candles, no images, no stained glass windows. They rejected the showy Church of England. They led very somber lives governed solely by a strict interpretation of the Bible. They had no nonsense, no dancing, gambling, drama, etc. Their basic beliefs of the Puritan Church: Jesus Christ is the Son of God. He died on the cross for everyone's sins. The whole Bible is the Word of God, and it is to be followed to the letter. The belief that these ideas are facts are known as a person's faith. Faith is what is necessary to get into heaven. If you don't go to heaven, you go to hell. Sins, as defined by the Bible, is to be avoided and cut out of life. A catechism is a book that is used to teach basic principles of the church. The infamous Puritans. The Salem witch trials put the Puritans in the history books. Arthur Miller's play, The Crucible, put them in literature classes forever. And now, Nathaniel Hawthorne's short story, Young Goodman Brown. Characters: Young Goodman Brown, his wife Faith, mysterious man in the forest with a strange-looking staff. Minor characters: Constable, person in law enforcement. Deacon, position in church held by congregational member. Goody, abbreviation of good wife, female version of good man. Reverend, pastor. Sabbath, day of rest, in the Judeo-Christian church, in this study, Sunday. Young Goodman Brown as an allegory. What is an allegory? A story where everything is a symbol, used commonly to instruct, especially in religious matters. Some famous allegories are Dante's Divine Comedy. More famous, though, is the first part, commonly known as Dante's Inferno, John Bunyan's Pilgrim's Progress. The allegory of Young Goodman Brown basics. The snake equals Satan the devil. Why? See Genesis chapter 3. The allegory of Young Goodman Brown basics. The forest is where evil and sin take place. The allegory of Young Goodman Brown basics. Stars, skies, heavenly bodies, heaven connected with God. White is purity, red is sin, and pink is still questionable. Fire equals hell. Young Goodman Brown, the common Christian man, Brown is neutral. Faith, a Christian's faith, witches, Satan, or evil. Another literary term, feather for your literary term cap, imagery. Words and phrases that recreate vivid sensory experiences for the reader. Usually imagery is visual, but often it is written to the senses of smell, hearing, taste, and touch. All right, that's the end of our slideshow. All right, go ahead and go to Kahoot. I'll put the game pen up here and we'll start playing. Make sure you put your real first and last name, no inappropriate nicknames or anything like that. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Good job, Damien. Ooh, Adam's moving up. Adam's still in the lead. Nobody can catch him. Caitlin moved up. Adam's back in the lead. Nobody can catch up. Good job. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys get started. Make sure you complete all the discussion questions by Sunday night. You also need to make sure you go into Common Lit and you're going to complete these 10 assessment questions by Sunday night as well. And then make sure you have your 45 minutes of mending completed. All right. Hope you guys have a great day. And we will see you next week. So have a great weekend too. Send me an email if you have any questions or need anything. Good job on the Kahoot. Have a great day, guys.